Okay, perfect. Has anybody ever lifted anything heavy? Okay, a lot of people. Adriana, what have you lifted that's really heavy? You forgot? Okay, what about you, Cornelius? You've lifted actual weights while you're super strong. Okay, Naya, what have you lifted that's super heavy? Oh, a dresser. Wow. Okay, you lifted a dresser. Anybody else lifted something super heavy, Cameron? Sandbags. What were you doing with sandbags? Oh, you're at the gym? Okay, so kind of like using it to lift weights. One more. Elise, what have you lifted? A couch. Wow, so you guys have been maybe like help moving furniture around. Now, how do you guys measure those things that are really heavy? What do you say? They weigh how many what? Pounds. Okay, so that's what we talk about. We talk about pounds, right? Okay, there are other ways that we can measure weight. Most commonly, we talk pounds. That's like how I say how many pounds I weigh, which I will not tell you guys because it's very private. But other ways that we can measure weight, we have ounces, pounds, and tons. These are the 3 units. No, we're just going to talk about it today, okay, so you guys get more time to practice. So ounces, what types of things do we think are measured in ounces? I have a list right here. If you want to read it, raise your hand silently. Maria. Paperclip. Okay, so are these things very heavy if they weigh in ounces? No. You think a slice of bread doesn't feel like anything? A paperclip doesn't feel like anything. So if we have something really, really light, we can measure it in ounces. Okay, what about pounds? We've talked a little bit about pounds, but what types of things could be measured in a pound? Go ahead, Kawhi.
A textbook or your weight, how much you weigh?
Yeah, so a textbook is probably about like 1 pound, maybe a little heavier. Some of those are really thick. But yeah, your weight, you're talking about those in pounds. All right, now a ton, it sounds like a lot, right? If I say like I had a ton to eat last night, did I actually eat a ton? We're going to find out today. So what types of things might weigh a ton? Who wants to read my list?
A car or a truck.
Okay, so yeah, a car, guys. So a house would weigh a lot of tons because a car.
Please pardon the interruption. Ms. Smith, please report to the office.
So a car weighs about 2 tons, so a house would weigh like way more than 2 tons, right? A house would be super heavy. But would it be easier to measure a house in pounds or tons?
Tons.
In tons, because it's so much bigger, right? All right, now, like yesterday when we had our conversion rates for length, we have ways to convert between ounces and pounds and tons. Okay, so who can read how many ounces are in 1 pound? Quindarius. Right here, how many ounces are in a pound?
Okay, 15 ounces.
Equals 1 pound. Perfect. Okay, and then who can raise their hand and tell me how many pounds are in 1 ton, Leticia?
2,000 pounds equals 1 ton.
Perfect. Okay, so that is a lot of pounds, right? That would be like multiple people of us put together would equal 1 ton, right? Because none of us, I hope none of us weigh 2,000 pounds. Do any of us weigh 2,000 pounds?
No.
No. Good. Yes, you think maybe Cameron? I don't know. It looked like you ate too much last night. All right, so we can still use our box method that we learned yesterday to do our conversion. We go back to our conversion method of boxes. What goes in the top left corner? Maria?
Piece of information you need to know.
Okay, that's what I know, plus it's super important that I put the units, right? So if I'm talking about ounces, pounds, or tons. Naya, what goes in the box right next to the piece that I know? Good, so this is our conversion rate side. And then what about the last piece right here?
Your ounces?
Okay, that's yet my answer. What I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so we want to convert 640 ounces into how many pounds? Let's start by drawing our box. All right, where does 640 go? Top left, right? 640. Who remembers the abbreviation for pounds? It's a weird one. LB. LB. Now, what do I want to convert it to? Oh, excuse me, this was ounces. So OZ, good. And what do I want to convert it to? I just gave it away. Pounds. So what's the abbreviation?
LB.
LB. What label goes here? Ounce. Why?
Because
it go diagonal from the
Okay, good. Leticia, can you explain it for me?
Because it go diagonal.
Perfect. It goes diagonal, so what goes right here?
LB.
LB for pound, because that's diagonal to each other. Now, we need to look right here for our conversion rate. What is our conversion conversion rate between pounds and ounces? Okay,
Okay.
16 what pounds?
Ounces
Okay.
is 1 pound.
Good, because I remember that 16 ounces, that's really small, right? That's like my piece of bread. So I need more of them to get to 1 pound. Okay, Leticia, what's up?
Look, but in that box you got 8 feet.
Oh, feet. Yeah, that's a goof up. That should definitely say pounds. Thank you. Correct my mistake. Guess what? That's a class point every time I mess up. All right, next up, guys, let's see. What do I do with these numbers to fill in this blank box? What do I do? Let me see. Fidel, what do I need to do? Okay.
640 times 1.
Okay, good, because I multiply across, right? But 640 times 1 is going to give me what?
640.
Perfect, 640, easy. Now, what do I need to do with this 16?
Divide.
Because I divide it down. So, do I know really easily what 640 divided by 16 is? No, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up in long division. 640 goes inside the house, divided by 16. Can 16 go into 6?
No.
Nope. So I'm going to put my little X. Can 16 go into 64?
Yes.
Yeah, but do I know how many times?
No.
Maybe we should write our multiples, right? Alright, so, okay, so it goes 16.
Interruption, Ms. Malone, please report to room
Wait, plus
15.
another 16. It's
Ms.
going to be 6
Malone,
plus 6.
please report to room 15.
Okay, so 32. So that's 16. Come on to 32. Let's add another 16, guys. 2 plus 6.
8.
3 plus 1. 4. Okay, so my next one's 48. Add another 16. What's 8 plus 6? 14. Okay. 1 plus 4 plus 1. 6. Good. So we get 64. What am I going for? Oh, can I stop? Good. So it goes. Oh, you're so smart, Cameron. But we just wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page, right? So it goes in 4. What's 4 times 16? You just mix it up. 64. Good.
Bring down your zero.
First, I have to subtract.
They can't go in there zero.
64 minus 64?
Zero.
Zero.
Bring down your zero.
Well, I still, okay, Leticia's like, I don't even need to bring it down. Well, okay, we're going to just go through all the steps to make sure, but she knows, can 16 go into 0? No.
You gotta
But
put
do I
zero.
leave that blank?
What? Yes. Put a
I
zero.
still have to put a 0, because otherwise I think 16 goes in there only 4 times, but I know that 640 is a really big number. 16 is kind of a small number. It needs to go in more than just 4 times. 40 makes a lot more sense, right? So now, do I know what goes in this missing box right here?
Yes.
What goes in?
40.
So 40 pounds. Awesome. Are there still questions about the box method?
No.
All right. We're going to go over 2 more examples then together, and then you guys get a chance to do it on your own. Okay, can I have a volunteer who feels really confident that they can come up here and fill in the box without me telling them what to do?